everyone. I just wanted to show you a new journal that I've just completed and getting ready to put on Etsy. First I want to start, we have a little charm here on the side. This is a bridal guest book journal, and I've decorated the front with Tim Holtz Bride and Groom, a little frame here with some print inside, and I use scrapbook paper and then lace on the side. Then it goes all the way around the back of the book. This has just a lace tie around it. You don't need to use that, but it's to hold it together. This is a cardboard cover that I made with cardboard. It's also has a cardboard spine and a cardboard back. And then I gesso painted it and put some burlap and some stamping and things like that. There's a little thing here that says guest book. Hopefully I'm in frame and you can see all this. I saw this on Crafty Cat, and I don't know what video it was, but it was actually last year at Christmas time. She did an album at Christmas with that ripped cardboard. So anyway, going on the inside, and I hope this is all in frame. It's been very difficult to, it's such a large book. Actually, the size of the book is 11 by like 8.5. So it's like a page, a standard page size here. So the first page says, don't care how we met, just happy we did. And then there's some glued on flower arrangement there, and then some journal cards to write on, our lives entwined, and then there's a Tim Holtz couple there. That kind of inspired me, but I'll show you some of the rest that inspired me. This is Together We, and then it's the time that they meet up and he proposes. Here is a journal card tag. Okay, and there's lace on this page. Then inside of here, I found a guest book from a cabin, and it says, welcome to our cabin, please sign in. And I thought this would be great for guests to, if you set the book in on a table at your wedding, and they could sign in on these pages. And then there's a pocket on each one of these pages. This book is actually an altered book. It was a large book, and it was a furniture encyclopedia. And so on each of the sections, I made a pocket here on the side. So you can store things in here from your wedding. There's several pockets throughout. They all have like a opening here. This side here is just a belly band, and I put in a fake marriage certificate, but then hopefully you can put your own marriage certificate in here. But at least that would be a spot to put it in. This is just a little page that, this was a vintage book that I got, a composition book that somebody wrote in probably in the 50s or something like that. And then she wrote this little song lyric there. And so I put that on there, and then a couple journal cards that are in this section. And then under here, there's a place you can actually write inside here. This one is another pocket to store some of the items that you have from your wedding, memories. This is just a blank page. You can put a photograph here, or your menu from the, your wedding menu, whatever you would like to stick in there. This is, I think, the page where she's getting ready to for her wedding. It has a journal card here on the back, and she can write on that. The colors are purple and primarily purple and black. Here is a journal card. This is a little paper bag pocket. Here's a couple more cards that they can write on. And this is a big pocket. You can put a lot of things in there. And plus, here's another pocket that you can store things. There's another page for the guest book. These are all bind together with fabric, every page. lace on the edge of this page. More guest book paper. This is a paper clip. This is actually a fold over. I can't remember who did this method, but I think it was maybe Wendy. Wendy's a Journal Adventures or something like that. Anyway, so it folds over like that, and then there's little pockets on the side that have places for journaling. And it was just a fun thing to make. And then you can journal down here, you can journal down here. There's another envelope here to put things in, another journal card. And then there's a couple smaller, no, that's the envelope, I'm sorry. That was another journal card. Then this just clips over the top of this page, like that. It lays over the top. And this is a paper clip that's, I made, it's like, whoops, goes this way. Covered paper clip. Okay, and then more of the pages, and I just left it raggedy at the edges. Okay, this is when the ring time comes along, the little ring bearer, and I put some the rings here and a little card there. And then back here is the story of the rings that I made a copy from a book about the rings, the engagement and what it was all about, how it came about. Okay, and these are also Tim Holtz people. Another Tim Holtz. This is the groomsmen, and I had this that I printed out. It talks about the groom, and this is kind of like the bachelor party type page. It says you better show up. There's no heads on that, and I thought that was kind of cool. So it's a card because I'm going to marry somebody today in the card. Just for fun to journal in. This is the bridesmaids, and it tells about that there on that paper. And this is a journal card in there. It tells a little bit about the bridal's chest, which is what we call the hope chest. There's a pocket here. And I don't know if there's a pocket in this page. I don't see one for some reason. More guest pages here. This is Something Blue, Flower Girl, Something Borrowed. This is kind of the part of the ceremony where you, or the part of the wedding, the bride's information. This is just a belly band here, and there's a little paper that came from an old magazine. There's an envelope back here to store things in, and you can write up here. This is about the best man. There's a story here about the best man. There's a little journal card here. It shows the husband down here and the best man up there. And more, this is, and it's got more lace here. This is another guest book page to sign in. So there's plenty of room for your guests to sign in. And if you don't have a lot of guests and you're just getting this for a bride or groom, they can write on here. They can journal in this. They don't have to have guests sign in. Or the parents could sign it, or anybody, the friends of theirs. Here's another little section with journal cards in it. This is, it says ceremony. This is just married, and Tim Holtz there, which is like on the front page, and you can write on the back. It says bride and groom. There's a pocket here to store things. Some black lace. This is the wedding cake, cutting the cake. Bride and groom up here, and I made somewhat of a layer cake there, wedding cake, and put some journal cards in there and made pockets. They could add more in there about their wet cake. They can put stuff in here where they got the cake, all that kind of thing. What bakery? More guest pages and pockets. And this one is to have and to hold. This is a kind of the honeymoon page. I put a picture here of some maybe Italy or France or wherever somebody may take off and go on a honeymoon. And then there's some little journal cards there, and they can put information about their honeymoon. This is also a honeymoon page. This little cafe was, I thought, would be someplace that they may go on their honeymoon. And this is from a music page. It says, "I Love You Truly," the song. Here's another pocket that they can put information in. More guest pages. Here's another belly band. This was from an old magazine as well. And then there's an envelope here, and they can put things inside there. Another belly band on this side. A bride and groom. These are both bride and groom. They're kind of funny. And then here's a page that they can just write on. It's a coffee dye page, and I did a little stamping on the corners. And I think that's it for the book itself. And this is the back. It's got the cardboard back. I ripped off the cardboard and painted the sections that were still left over. And I didn't really do any design on the back. So this is on my Etsy shop, and it is $58. No, I'm sorry, $68, and that includes your shipping. So I hope you go over there. I will link below the Etsy page and all the information that you need in the description, either YouTube or in my Etsy. Thank you so much for looking. I hope you enjoy it. Bye.